Happy Christmas Eve. I can't believe this time has finally arrived. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to light the Advent candles because today is the 4th Sunday before Advent, and that's just the way it falls this year. So sometimes we start lighting the Advent candle in November, but this time they was all in December. So I'm going to relight the other ones first. And we'll light the final candle. Okay, I'll just pop that down there. I will film those for you so you can see those. So, shall we start with opening some Advents? Now, I've already opened the Harry Potter mini one, and he's got the cloak. I'm guessing this is the cloak of invisibility, I guess. So I'm going to take his little jumper off. He's finally got his jumper off Hermione, and now I'm taking it off him. Now, but I will double check that there isn't a 25 in this calendar tomorrow before, you know, I put it in the recycling. But there you go. Yeah, because I know with Advent calendars there should only be 24, but yes, there's 25. So then there's my calendar, there's Barbie and the other Harry Potter calendar. So what I'll do is, before I show you the things that are in mine, I'm going to show you the Barbie and the other Harry Potter calendar. Are you all having a lovely time? I hope you're having a nice peaceful time. I've been wrapping today. I've watched Shaun the Sheep, and actually today I didn't have to make any lunch for myself or my family, which is quite unusual. My eldest son, he bought lots of beef and things yesterday to make burgers, and he had a lot left, so he made us all homemade beef burgers, which was really lovely. We had sweet potato fries, and we had cheese and chilli bites and some onion rings. Yeah, it was really lovely actually. It was just really nice to not have to make food for not even myself, which is like normally I'd have to at least do my own and on days I'm on my own, but yeah, it was really lovely. I did clear up though. I'm 24. So what is Barbie getting on the final day? Do you need another pair of shoes? It looks fabric looking. Is this a skirt? Oh, has she got an outfit? I've just realised that can go in recycling. Actually, I don't know what's going to happen because our bin day was on Friday, and then this year it got changed to Monday, and Christmas Day is on Monday, and New Year's Eve will be on Monday, won't it? Or New Year's Day. So basically we won't have any bin day. So what normally happens in my area, I don't know actually. I don't know if we won't get any bins for a couple of weeks, which, yeah, I'm a bit worried about that actually. So where has she gone? Oh, there she is. I thought Barbie can't go missing, can she, on the final day? I will show you my knitting and my dress. I haven't tried it on, but I've got my dress here to show you. And I'm hoping this year will bring lots of dressmaking. That's what I hope for anyway. Oh yes, oh how lovely. Yeah, she got a little skirt. So yeah, she's got an outfit on again, hasn't she? So I've really enjoyed that Advent calendar. It wasn't expensive, not like the Barbie 12 Days of Christmas one. That one, you know, is, you know, more of a considered purchase. But I think the value with this is fantastic. I'm really pleased. I think I've got a lovely doll. I could actually change her to a more articulated body if I wanted to. Even though she's got some good articulation, I may not have feel the need to change her. Yeah, because she can bend in a few places, but she's not quite as articulated as the Made to Move, but depends on what my plans are with this doll in the future. So yeah, I'm really happy. So what I find is, even though obviously this was this year's Barbie advent calendar, well, one of them, if you have a look online, if you like the look of this one, but then you can always usually get old ones. I've had old ones before, and yeah, but I've had a current one this year. So yeah, so look out for old calendars, you know, if it, for someone you love or for yourself. So I'll just pop Barbie on there. So we'll go to the Harry Potter, the larger Harry Potter calendar. Actually, I watched something, the 20 years of Harry Potter, actually, while I've been knitting today. I finished my advent stocking. Arnie and Carlos gave us the rows early. We had 10 rows to do today and a hanging loop. So yes, it's all done. Ta-da! It's exciting. My husband has popped out to get our middle son something else that he wants from Next. Now he said if it closes at 4 he'll be too late. If it closes at 5 he'll be able to go get it. I won't be recycling this. I will be keeping this. Maybe I'll take it off here and attach it to something else, but I will definitely be keeping it. Yes, I really love that fireplace. Wow, how funny. Harry got a cloak. So we got 2 cloaks today, which I guess is the cloak of invisibility. I love it when I light the candles in here. It looks so beautiful. Oh, it's got Velcro. He's still got his butterbeer. So yeah, we got the 2 Harrys in their cloaks. Yeah, there's been some lovely things in the calendars. I've been chucking everything in one box, I have. I'll show you. Now, not all, but most of the advent calendar things are in here. Not on fire, am I? Yes, so I've got to sort through all those. I'm definitely, I worry sometimes that I'm not filming, because that has happened before during this Vlogmas. So now we're going to look at my advent calendar, what I got in mine, and I got a number of things. Now I'd been watching, this is one of the items, I've been watching someone on YouTube, I think she's called Holly's Dollies, and she's in America, and she'd ordered something off the Amazon USA, and it was meant to be for, was it skipper size clothing? I'm not quite sure, but she'd put them on her midi blives. Now you've been seeing a Neo size blives during this Vlogmas. Here's Annabella. Actually, Annabella, we got the, did you see me get these ones out to 19? Take the white ones off. Yeah. Very cool. Yes, she's got the black ones out. This size is the largest size blive, Neo size. Right, this is little Matilda. Now she's a midi size. Now, I suppose I should put them next to each other, so you can kind of see. They look like a younger sister, really, don't they? But yeah, well, this little outfit she's wearing is something I made for her, because she's a copycat one. I haven't got an official one. I hope to have an official midi-size blive in the future, but I just don't right now. I only got into blive this year, and it's not just like picking up a doll from Smith's toy shop. You have to get them from Japan, you know, you have the, you know, sometimes the cost of the shipping, you know, can be a considered purchase, so, and there's only so many releases, etc, etc. So yeah, she's a copycat one. So she came in like a very inexpensive dress, so I made her an outfit. I got some shoes for her, and I made her this little bag, backpack with a little bear. So I'll just take this off actually. Wow, and she got a party hat on. I have got a video where that party hat came from, when I opened a glitter girl thing. But yeah, her eyes are different. You know, with the Neo size Blibes, you pull the cord and their eyes change colour. Her eyes don't change colour, they just go side to side. Like that. So, wow, it's something for her. Well, there's loads actually. Actually, do you know those little ice biscuits I opened? They were in here too, but I took them out and put them in another day. Well, basically, she got loads of Christmas clothes and she got some shoes. Now, the shoes she's got on are probably better. These are plastic. But yeah, it's nice to have a change because those are the only shoes she's got. So should we dress her up in a little Christmas outfit? I do love what I made for her. This was fabric I'd made myself a pair of shorts in. Look, she's actually got working pockets. And a pocket lining to match her shirt. As I was saying, I looked on UK Amazon and I found these. So I'll just dress her up in one of the outfits now. I just typed in, I think it was Chelsea size clothing. Chelsea's Barbie's youngest sister. How sweet does she look? Now, what Holly's dollies had done, the hats don't actually fit them. Sorry, the hats don't actually fit them, but she'd cut them and then kind of clipped them in. She'd cut them at the back and then opened it out just for photography. So I was thinking I could do the same and maybe put some Velcro on it, so then if I wanted to put it on a smaller doll, or she could just wear it in a bit of a silly way on top of her head. Yeah, but she looks really very sweet in that, doesn't she? I'm really happy to have something Christmassy for her. And basically there's a hat that goes with every outfit, so I would say that hat goes with that outfit. This hat goes with this one. This dress goes with this hat. This dress, I think, has this apron. I don't know if it's a cape, something to go around the neck actually. God, let me just get that. I think it's like that. I might be wrong. I'd need to try it on her. I've not tried it, obviously, all these things on. I've saved it until today. This dress with this hat. And this dress with this hat. So I think little Matilda has done really very well out of this, hasn't she? And obviously the pink shoes as well. Now I've got another doll here. This is a Pop Mart Blythe. So you can't get these from the Julie Moon shop. Pop Mart made these. And I am wondering, would the dresses fit her? So I might try one on. Now this doll is official, but she's just, like I say, by Pop Mart. She came in a box and she was already clothed. I'm going to put the green one on her. Yeah, they fit her very well as well, actually. It just looks like a longer dress on her, doesn't it? I've not named this doll yet, actually. The hat obviously is still very small for her. You could put elastic on them and get them to sit on the top, because elf hats are often quite silly, aren't they? So yes, obviously she's a bit taller than this girl. Yeah, they're really very sweet dolls. I'm looking forward to next Christmas because I'm hoping I'll be able to do a little bit more. I've only got this tiny space, so I've not really been able to do what I want to do, like a little doll display or anything, but hopefully I can next year. Right, I have one more thing to open from my advent calendar and I've saved it for Christmas Eve. And it comes in this bag. Now, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you will have seen this quite a while ago. its little house. And it's a little May-leg Santa mouse. So isn't he lovely? He's got a beard. Now, if you've been watching me all year, you will have known that I've been making lots of little miniatures, lots of miniature mice, because I admired the May-leg mice. So basically, this year, for this December, I treated myself to some official ones. So these were new releases. So the little girl came with the tin, and you've seen her already during this Vlogmas, and he came with the little house, and he's got his little sack. So I just thought he was really appropriate to arrive on Christmas Eve, as Santa arrives on Christmas Eve. So hopefully you've all been good this year and you're going to get something nice. But yeah, it's really lovely, isn't it? I'm really happy to get that. Right, now to the more serious stuff, knitting. Right, I have got my Advent mini Nordic sweater here, so I had to think about what that, and this is it. It's the light grey one, and it's got the hearts on it, look. Now, remember me saying I'd been stitching some hearts? Actually, I knitted this during this month, and number 23 during this month, haven't I? And I've got a wooden man, and I've taken number 19 off. Where have I put it? No, I've taken jumper number 11 off, and I can't see where I've put it at the moment, but I can see the wooden man that I've taken it off. So I'll get him dressed. And here he is, all dressed up. The final one. So no more undressing wooden men. Well, not until I'm ready to pack away after Christmas. But yeah, he looks really fun. And I found number 11 while I've been dressing him. I spotted it. That's the one I've taken off. That's my favourite. But that one's going to go up on the washing line anyway. So yeah, they're really lovely, aren't they, these Nordic sweaters? Right, I'm now going to show you my Finnish Advent stocking. It's the one I've been knitting. Basically, I knitted the toe the end of November when Arnie and Carlos told us about the pattern. They gave us the toe to do, and then every day we've been knitting 6 rows. Then on the 23rd we had 7 rows, and today we had 10 rows plus a cord. And here it is. So I've knitted this and crocheted this today. And I've steamed it, actually. It actually looks a much better shape now, actually. Now I've steamed it, doesn't it? I'll do a big cheesy smile for YouTube. Yeah, I'm really happy. Now, people were complaining, they were worrying it was going to be long enough. But yeah, but it is, isn't it? It's really long. Yeah, I'm so delighted with it, and it was so achievable. Now, in all honesty, I wouldn't want this to be my only knitting project, because 6 rows a day isn't enough some days. You know, some days obviously 6 rows is enough, but other days you want to do more knitting. So yeah, I found I needed another project on the go, which I'd already started a stocking, hadn't I? So I had that on the go. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. Right, I'll just toss it over my shoulder a moment, and I'll show you my other one. Now, if it hadn't have been for this one would be finished. But yeah, I wasn't to know. My plan was to finish the Nordic sweaters, then work on this stocking. But I wasn't to know that Arnie and Carlos were going to do this knit along, and I had FOMO, fear of missing out. So yeah, I've done a bit more. Do you remember yesterday I was kind of here? I've actually continued. So it hasn't got a heel yet, because I'm going to mention it again. I've got to do an afterthought heel. So yeah, I've got to pick up stitches and knit the heel on. But yeah, it's really beautiful. Now, I haven't got much more to do. I'll just show you. It's basically, I've got to do that again. and then I'll do a bit of that, and I'm guessing a cuff again, and then I've got this one, you knit the heel as you go. This one obviously is the afterthought heel. So I'm going to sit this evening knitting this. I might finish it, or I might finish up to the cuff, maybe it won't have a heel, but I'm not too fussed. I am very near the end of this project. I've only got, well actually I couldn't continue with this one until I'd finished this one, because we ended on green with this one, and I need green now. We turn to green. The next row is green, white, green, white, green, white, all the way round, and then a whole row of green, and then green for a good bit. So yeah, I'm very nearly finished. I've only got a few rows to do, and as I say, and that heel, which I don't think will take very long. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. You know, I love them both in different ways. So yeah, and as I say, I'm going to work on that this evening, and I'm not too gutted. I haven't got to finish. As long as I've got what I wanted, this one finished. I've prioritised this one, because obviously this was the knit along. This was just a personal project I had going on. So anyway, this one has been a little bit hard to do. This pattern, I blew it up, and I can't find my file online, so I couldn't blow it up anymore. But with this other one, I've been blowing it up like this, and it's so much easier to read. I don't think I'd have had to frog this one if I'd have blown up that section. But you know, I can be proud. I've worked at a really small scale, and as I say, it was smaller than this, the original printout. This is blown up, but I blew it up and tried to just fit the whole thing. But going forward, if you're working on something like this, I think, yeah, blow it up a little bit bigger and just crop bits out. And yeah, so I'm going to continue with that. And I've got something funny to tell you. Do you know the hat I'm knitting is called Just a Hat? I was watching Jules Hill on her YouTube, and she has been knitting the same hat, the Just a Hat pattern, and she's knitting it for a homeless person. Now, the joke, the reason I laugh is because my husband often says I look like a homeless person at home. I know I've mentioned this before. You know, we don't all look our best when we're at home, do we? And yes, it was quite funny to think the hat I'm knitting for myself, there's going to be a homeless person wearing this hat. So my husband can call me homeless looking even more, can't he? But it's not a lovely thing to do, to knit a hat for a homeless person. Maybe that's something I could do in the future. Yeah, I tend to put something, you know, in the food shops, and you have the charity baskets, and you can put some like food, like donate food in there. That's what I tend to do over Christmas. But yeah, why not knit a hat? That's a really good idea, isn't it? So, what should I do? Well, I'm going to show you a music video at the end of everything. But I'm going to show you my dress now. I might even get my dogs dressed up in a bit and then video them for you. If I don't do that today, I'll video them tomorrow and I'll put it in another video. So yeah, you've seen obviously the top of this already. Now, it had a massive ruffle. Well, I told you what I did with it. I just measured 10 centimetres from there, and then I turned it over a quarter of an inch and a quarter of an inch. So I've got a tiny ruffle. So I think my husband will like it a bit more. So I'm going to wear this tomorrow to Christmas dinner. So yeah, I'm going to feel very festive in it. So anyway, I'll just pop this up here. So anyway, I just want to thank everyone so much for popping on every day, or even if it wasn't every day, watching my videos and liking and commenting. And even if you don't comment, just pop in here and watching my videos. I really appreciate everything, all the support I get from all of you. Thank you so much. And it just wouldn't be the same, would it, without people watching them. I've always said right at the beginning, I would do these videos even if I had one person watching, because I love doing them. But I must admit, it does make it a lot more worthwhile, especially doing Vlogmas, because it is a massive commitment coming here every single day. So yeah, I really appreciate people that are stopping by to watch my videos. So I hope you all have a lovely evening. because I know some of you in overseas, today is the big occasion with the big meal. In the UK, Christmas Eve is a special time, but we do our big celebration on Christmas Day in the UK. So whenever you do your big celebration, I hope you have a lovely time and have a lovely Christmas Day if that's when you celebrate everything. And yeah, and I can't wait to come back and bring you another video and let you know how it all went. I'll try and do a bit of filming. I'm going to the pub, so yeah, it's really very nice. I don't have to cook dinner. You know, my husband has been treating us to a Christmas dinner out for quite some time because of the home. I think he feels bad how we have to live sometimes, bless him. So he takes us out for Christmas dinner, which is really very nice. So thank you so much for joining me. I'll leave you a bit of video, and yeah, and I'll be back soon, I promise. I know it's a bit sad, isn't it, coming to an end, but yeah, I'll be eager to get back to speak to you again. So Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Bye.